In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you save a valuable ally or do you save your seeds? 13 enter, 1 will leave. This is the greenhouse. In the Greenhouse Challenge, each round resulted in one player getting eliminated and dragging other players out of the challenge with them. In the first round, Clyde volunteered to be eliminated. He dragged Laura, Gabby, and Clay with him. Let's see where they went.
In front of you are 10 boxes. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Take your pick.
Of any of them?
Any of them, whichever one you would like. There are instructions inside of each.
Clyde grabs winter, Laura grabs fall, Gabby grabs summer, and Clay grabs spring. Clyde's winter hunt is simple. There's a block of ice hidden by the firewood next to the house. If he breaks that ice open and grabs the seed frozen inside, the seed is his.
You want, like, how hard could it be to, get a seed out of a block of ice, right? Yeah, this way I'm getting like a tangible benefit, because like I said, I was kind of scapegoat there, so I was hoping to really kind of get something out of this. So yeah, I don't know, I'm excited. Seems like easy enough.
Let's get to work.
That was easy enough. So, that was a pretty easy challenge. I feel like I definitely went good picking winter. Favorite season, I really like the cold and, I like the winter time, sucking up by the fire and whatnot. Overall, super easy, and I'm happy to definitely get that kind of extra benefit or, that little leg up on everybody. I don't know how hard the other challenges were, but hopefully some of them were pretty difficult. So that way, I really kind of got something out of this.
It says later note, the blue ones, and then I have C space O space. So I have a sneaking suspicion it's this blue canoe over here. So I might head over there. Let's see. The box I chose was the big summer box. Summer's my favorite season. It has lots of good memories attached to it, very picturesque, get to go on vacation, I don't have to worry about school. So I feel like it's a good sign. Rise to the equation. I'm doing some math here. Do I need to pick it up? No. I don't know what this means. Rise to the equation. Is there math somewhere? I'm seeing some blue things over there. I don't know if that has anything to do with the game, but it looks intriguing, and I'm thinking maybe I'll see some more options for what that clue could mean, because I honestly have no idea right now. It doesn't look like it's meant for me. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look like it. I think now I'm kind of thinking maybe it's like a bedroom, like somewhere you'd wake up.
So mine says, meet with Taylor after the challenge. Prepare to make an aggressive claim. An aggressive claim? I don't know what that is. But after the challenge. I feel like every game I've ever played, things are hidden in the trees. So I want to look in the trees. Even though I didn't get any kind of hint, I want a seed. Clyde eliminated me, but he did say no hard feelings. Just our names are similar. That's honestly fine because I'm trying to play middle of the road. I don't want to be a power player early on, but I don't want to be a weakling either. So I want to keep doing a social game. I want to keep being friendly with people because I want to stay in. But of course it's going to stress me out and make me anxious that I was eliminated first. So watching previous greenhouse games, I feel that it was important for seeds to be discovered and to be had, especially later in the game. So if I can at least get a couple in my little pot, I will feel great. Okay, well, that might have been a fail. Oh well. I also don't want to isolate myself too much and be like away from the group the entire time. Meet with Taylor after the challenge. Prepare to make an aggressive claim. Maybe I'll get a chance to get a seed. Now she keeps going over to that boat. I wonder why. I'll just walk the rest of the trees just to be safe. Sorry you got stuck with me out here, but at least we're getting our exercise, right?
I don't care. I'm having fun. You look great in this lighting.
Thank you. I feel like morning is my best time. Really shows off the radiance of my skin without illuminating the wrinkles. Rise to the equation. Rise to the equation. Where is that equation? I don't see anything in there. What is that?
I have no idea what mine means. So.
Rise to the equation?
Oh, that's one. Mine is too.
I have no idea. I walked all this area. I thought
Yeah,
I might just find something by chance, but I guess it's all based on clues.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like rise for the equation. Like, do we think it's rising from? Oh, thank you. Dry skin.
Hair and makeup.
Do we think it's like rising from
Rise to the
bed?
equation.
Is there like some?
Rise.
Is there
It wouldn't
some
be
like
over there, like a
sundial,
ladder.
maybe?
How did you feel about being eliminated first?
I think I was okay with it. I feel like the known is better than the unknown, and I had no idea what they were going to be doing over there, and I wouldn't want to have to call out other people or eliminate them just yet.
Same.
So it kind of took the target off my back. I'm happy to be looking for clues.
I don't really feel like it was even like out of spite or anything. I think it
No,
was literally
no.
just like the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Laura's fall hunt sent her to a timed domino challenge. The 4 players who grab the fall box will have to stack cube bricks in a row like dominoes to try to knock down the king cube brick. We found out during shooting that the cube brick was too heavy to be knocked down by the bricks, but it's fine.
You little bitch.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay. I thought it had to fall over.
Yeah, no, it's heavier, so
Yeah, it's heavy.
Okay, I was about to say
You're
that.
good. This counts.
The player who beats the challenge in the fastest time wins the fall seed. Lily, Johnny, and Victoria were the next 3 eliminated from the challenge. Lily grabs fall, Johnny grabs summer, and Victoria grabs spring.
So, Victoria, Johnny's cool.
Tell me more, please.
So, I'm trying to put together an alliance, and I think that I think we're a strong fit. Yeah.
I love that. I love
Okay,
that.
great.
I love that.
I think Clay will be amenable to an alliance. I haven't talked to Caitlin yet, but I think that we could probably get Caitlin.
What about Brody?
I would like to get Brody out in one of the early rounds.
Okay.
So I'm not necessarily going to make a move right this minute.
Okay.
But I
Because
would he's just a very strong player.
Right, that's-
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, he's
that's
just very strategic, and I really like Brody as a person, but in the context of these games, I don't really feel like you can really trust Brody to be on your side very well.
Okay.
You know, maybe for a round or two.
So
But especially the closer you get to the end, like, obviously you can't. You know what I mean? But he's very
Right.
smart. He's a very strategic player. So I think he's like he's a target to me.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think in one of these first few rounds, like I said, don't necessarily have to make a move right now, but I think putting together an alliance and kind of looking at that. I talked to Carlin briefly, and Carlin doesn't really have much loyalty to other people yet, so I kind of softly offered her a branch as well.
Okay. I also think that, just to put this out there, I'm not saying we have to go either way, but I feel like Jessica is going to be a really strong player.
You think?
Yeah. I don't know if
Okay.
it's
We need another
bravado
person.
or if it's real.
We need another person.
I just think but the other thing is I do think she's gonna try to take control. So
You think so?
I do. Yeah. I didn't initially think that when we first
Yeah.
all met, but just from being in like a small group with her, she's,
Yeah.
you know.
The other thing is I'm trying to. The problem only is that I don't want our alliance to be outed too early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we have the majority. I mean, I guess it's hard when once you vote, people kind of figure out who voted what, or sometimes they don't. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to offer to someone who's like already aligned with someone else. I'm wondering who Brody's probably already talked to, because I'm sure Brody's already putting stuff together.
Yeah.
I would guess Laura.
I didn't really talk to Laura. I haven't talked to her at all.
I would guess he's probably talked to Laura.
I feel like I need
Yeah,
Probably
I barely
Clyde.
talked to Laura.
Let's look at Clyde and Jessica.
Okay.
Okay.
I think both of them are pretty smart players, so it sounds like.
Yeah.
But they're both someone that, if we carry them through our lines, we could also get rid of it.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let's tinker with that
Okay.
in
Okay.
mind.
That
But
works for me.
we need somebody else. Okay.
How are you mentally approaching the first part of the game?
I'm just trying to lay low because I don't want to be seen as a threat right away. And then
Do you feel like that happens a lot with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you played.
Because I've played before. I'm just trying to lay low, kind of. Yeah.
I feel like watching you in past games.
Oh, you
you're
watched
like,
me?
Well, only like I watched you when I filmed, obviously.
Oh.
I don't know. You're fun, and you're like pretty loyal to the people that you're attached to. So
I am. Like, if you align with me from the beginning or close to the beginning, like, I will stay loyal to you until
Yeah.
you give me a reason not to be.
I'll do the same.
So, okay.
I'll do the same.
Okay.
The one time I ventured out and decided to like try to change my strategy mid-game on somebody, it didn't fare well for me. So I'm
Right.
gonna try to find my little tribe early on, and not tribe, it's not Survivor, but you know, like my people. And,
Yeah.
So I got your back if you want to work together.
I would love to.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah, I think you're going to be strong. Yeah. Nice.
Johnny and Lily joined the other players instead of starting their seed hunts.
I was okay to be taken out early.
Okay, good.
too.
I'm
Like, I
happy
was-
there's no like.
I wasn't really trying to like.
It doesn't really seem like a lot of people are taking it personally.
No.
Which is good.
I
Yeah.
don't think
That is-
I think it's too early to take it personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what kind of what I was hoping for. Like I know Laura
Yeah.
said she was fine doing the challenge, and then Gabby said so too. But I had a third person. I was like, your name close enough to
You
mine.
know, people actually call me Clyde all the time.
And people call me
They
Clyde all the
mispronounce
time.
my name.
Yeah.
That's amazing. My clue had nothing to do with seeds. I don't know. It's for later in the game. I don't even know what it means.
Ooh,
Interesting.
So, did y'all?
No.
Challenges or anything? No.
The fact that you never went away makes me think this is rise to the equation.
No.
No?
I started talking and I just
Oh,
lost the equation.
fair.
Did you find it?
No.
No.
I've been through lots of ideas, but I don't know. I was thinking of like the sun rising from bed, rising up a ladder. We found a ladder, there's nothing on it.
Yeah, and I don't think it'd be like by the pond over there by them.
Yeah.
So.
You went on the ladder over there by the dock by the pond. Isn't there a ladder?
Is there?
There is, but it's like right by them, so we didn't go over there because they were filming. But it could be something
We
over
could
there.
look.
I would check anywhere where you can go up. I feel like rise, it would just be like something high up.
Yeah.
They're trying to hit you, so it looks
Yeah,
upwards.
maybe I'll go look again.
I think.
Thank you. I found the clue. Okay. It says, find the congregation of buckets. Oh, we already found that. Okay. Subtract that number from all blanks. 6, 6, 21, 20, 13, 24. Okay. So, 4 buckets. That's 2, 2. Oh, God. 17, 16. I can't do math. 9, 20. So what does that mean? I feel like this might be a code to something. Like a key, like a combination lock?
I don't know what to do with this.
Meet with Taylor after the challenge. I literally have the same thing. I literally have the same thing.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with a seed right now.
Right.
Like we can't do
Right,
anything.
and like Kai was saying, like his thing was like I just had to break the seed out of ice
Right,
cream. And I'm
so a
like,
couple of
hey,
them have
but
already
this-
gotten one.
Here's my issue. I've already gone around like the groups that I've been with. Like I am being honest with people. I'm saying like I am trying to be nice to everybody. I don't want to like blindly
Right.
eliminate somebody or just based on no information.
Right.
Now I feel like this is I'm gonna have an enemy. I'm going
Well,
to.
I
And then
don't know what aggressive claim is gonna mean. We have the same thing.
Caitlin and Carlin were the next two out of the challenge.
I could have a second to talk to you.
Okay.
Because I was talking to Clay earlier, and Patrick and Johnny And Clay mentioned you and was like, she's really loyal, and I really enjoyed playing with her, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I just kind of wanted to, like, talk to you. You
Yeah,
know?
Clay and I played Survivor, and we were really tight. We were in the same tribe, and I feel like we did pretty well together.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed playing with him. So when I saw him again, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Great memories.
Well, he
So,
feels the same way.
Yeah.
We should, like,
I would love to.
next time that we, like,
reconvene.
we need
Yeah,
to, like,
absolutely.
yeah, get
I
together
think
with
that would
him.
be a good group.
Cool.
All right, perfect.
I'll take this fall.
I guess I'm gonna take this one too.
Okay.
Oh, I can keep knocking them? Oh, I see.
Got the timer.
I'm having fun so far. I did not think, I didn't think that I would even make it this far, not even to the end of the first round. I think I'm better at strategizing than I thought I was going to be. Knock on wood. We'll see.
Caitlin, actually, great timing.
Hey.
Great timing.
Hey.
Have you found your way to any alliances yet?
Like, I think so, but that's actually why I wanted to talk to you guys.
I was gonna say, how much do you trust them?
Well, I'm scared to death of you. And that's,
Me?
Yes. You're one of the smartest people I know, and like definitely probably the most competitive.
Well, I was actually gonna offer to cut you in on our alliance.
I would love
so
it.
you wouldn't have to be scared of me.
I would love it. Well, that's what I meant.
That
by,
sounds so tyrannical.
That's what I meant.
Join me or die.
Right. That's what I meant by I'm terrified.
No,
I would
come
love to
on
be
in.
on your side.
Come on in. That would be great. I think that based on what you said and just the vibes, I feel like me and Brody might end up being at odds on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Well, you're two like of the strongest in what I'm seeing right now. So I could definitely see y'all like coming head to head.
Cool.
Handshake?
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Think he's more serious. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's official.
Love it.
That's very official. Come on in,
else?
sis.
Yeah.
Come on in, sis.
Hey,
What are you doing over
I was
here?
just offering to
I had to use the
put her.
restroom.
I was offering to put her in on our alliance. And stuff.
You were what?
I was offering to cut her in on our alliance.
And I accepted.
She accepted. We officially think you promised. But I was just saying that I think probably Brody and I will end up hitting heads, and
Probably so.
I've already.
Patrick was the last player eliminated from the challenge, and he gets the last box remaining, Spring.
Spring has sprung. Meet with Taylor after the challenge. Prepare to make an aggressive claim. Great. I feel really good. Basically, like the final 6 people were all people that I feel like I have really good relationships with. So that's why I was like really for not being in the greenhouse. And they've all given me like their word that I'm not in danger. But I mean, you know, people's word in this game. You can take it or leave it, but I feel really good right now. I feel like I'm like insulating myself well with people that I don't know, as well as shoring up the relationships with people that I do kind of know.
With the challenge officially over, the 3 greenhouse players will now participate in the flower picking ceremony. Alright, hello greenhouse players. So we're going to have our first flower picking ceremony of the season. So who was 3rd place, Maddie?
Me.
You can choose first. You could choose sunflower, rose, or tulip. Which part would you like?
Sunflower.
Alright, Maddie picks the sunflower. Jessica, you came in second. You could either steal the sunflower or claim tulip or rose.
No, just check.
Alright. And Brody?
I will take the tulip.
Alright, very peaceful first flower picking ceremony. So, the final standings for the week. Maddie is Sunflower, Jessica is Rose, and Brody is Tulip. So you can start mingling with the other players because you have some big decisions on the way. Good luck.
Outside of you being out early, I felt really good about like the final 6. I had a really good conversation with Caitlin.
Okay.
So I feel fine with her, and like they like I was the 4th person. I was like the last person out before the greenhouse, and so they said I should be safe. And so like I'll probably just like go talk to them and try to push you being safe as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there anybody in particular you feel wary about of that group?
I just don't know Jessica. Like I haven't had a conversation.
I know Jessica. I played a game with her 5 years ago, like
okay,
a heck of a long time ago. But she's really sweet and really nice. So
Yeah.
I feel like y'all could vibe. But well, they're setting right now.
Yeah.
It looks like Brody's the Tulip,
oh, Maddie is the Sunflower. Okay,
and she was not sure about getting in. How do you know Maddie?
she played with us. Big Brother. Mind blown. Mind blown.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah.
I feel like she was in like the first 3 or 4 people to get out.
Well, flip the script on him, Maddie.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I feel good with her. So.
Congratulations. Thanks. I am nervous because now that I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, I have all the power.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to make myself like a threat just yet.
Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah. It's too early because I'm like, whoever I pick at this point, I'm like, I don't, it's just because like I don't know them.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's like, it's not like because I see them as like a threat. It's just I haven't spoken to them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I hope we're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, we played before, we know each other. Yeah.
I'm not gunning for you. Don't worry.
Awesome. Love that. Yeah. If I just want to make a little deal with you.
Yeah.
If you keep me safe, if I come into power, I will keep you safe.
Okay. Yeah.
Mutual agreement?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Love it. Can we shake on it? Love that.
So there was a domino challenge. You found a note. 2 people found the same note of go talk to Christian.
We chose the same box.
So much
chose the
information.
same box.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
I
Okay.
think last time was just like a treasure hunt.
I'm trying to see
Oh,
what's
there's
going
just the
on.
boxes that you chose, and 2 of them said fall, 1 of them said spring.
Oh, gotcha.
So she picked fall, and so did I. I don't know. I didn't think that the same thing would be in
All of them.
the box that was labeled the same. Yeah, that's logical. Yeah.
Girl, I've been missing it. What is up?
I've been doing the scavenger hunt. I'm just like lost for clues.
Fun.
Well, trying to figure out what some random numbers mean, but
Ooh, I love numbers.
well, help me out, sis.
Good help. What?
Okay, so it led me to an area where it said to subtract 4 from like a certain set of numbers. These are the numbers that are left.
That are left. These are all under 24. Is probably the alphabet. So this is B, B.
Oh my God, you're so smart.
Well, it could be. You never know.
B, B, okay, 17, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That would be Q, probably? Barbecue.
We got something good, girl.
Come with me.
Yeah. I picked this because it's basically Switzerland.
Oh, perfect.
Because you get to pick one. The sunflower gets to pick 2 people up for an elimination,
Okay.
and those 2 people get a seed. The
Oh.
rose nominates 1, and that 1 does not get a seed, and the rose also will break a tie.
Oh, okay. So you're just like,
Wonderful.
what does this mean? Is that a
No,
seed?
let's keep it.
Okay, cool.
Oh my God.
Wait, can I read it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, nominate 1 player for banishment. Nice.
Right.
We'll see how it goes.
I
We'll
know.
wonder.
Yes, and I heard that there was a domino game, and then there was also
Yes.
like this.
He had to break something out of an ice chest or something.
Okay.
Clyde said he had to break a seed out of an ice chest.
Okay. So then
I don't
Clyde's got a seed. The domino winner has a seed. Is this a seed?
See, that's
we got a seed.
You know it's
You got a
interesting,
seed.
but we'll look out for each other. So what do we think they're doing over there?
I actually have no idea.
All right, everyone. You are part of the spring hunt.
Okay.
So this is one of the more intense of the seed hunts that we have for you.
Great.
In front of me, I have these black poker chips with the names of all of your fellow contestants. So you're going to consult with one another, and each of you needs to pick one of them. The first person to still be in the game while the name they pick is banished from the game wins 2 seeds. So virtually, you're picking a target, and the first person to successfully eliminate their target gets 2 seeds at that banishment. Your target will be announced to the entire cast.
At the first elimination?
Before the next challenge.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're gonna know whose chip we have?
Yes.
Oh my god. Can we abstain?
You cannot abstain, and you cannot pick the same person.
Can we pick our own name?
You cannot.
Ah, come on.
All right.
I just didn't want an enemy so fast.
So we need to pick a person and we need to agree on a person.
No, we each pick a person.
We each pick, okay.
Oh my god, dude.
All right.
Who am I?
This game's hard.
My first instinct would be...
I feel like we can't pick people in the greenhouse, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, like
anybody can be a target.
Like we can't, as in we shouldn't.
Well,
Technically, this hunt might not end until round 5. It's just the first of you to still be able to
the first one. So whoever we pick, the second somebody.
It's more of a race.
Oh.
If someone else wins the 2 seeds, then your target is over.
Gotcha.
Like the game's over.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
so should it be someone in the greenhouse?
No, it should not be. Because, well, I mean, like if you think about it, if you pick someone in the greenhouse, you have to at least wait till next round to get them out. Right?
Yeah.
But this season could be over after round 1.
That's true. So are we? Is the strategy to pick like?
Is there any
people? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you asked your question.
I was just saying, like, is the strategy to pick the people we think are going to be on?
No, it's who you want to target.
But it's also
who's the biggest threat.
Because like if the person you pick goes out
the sooner they
first,
get out, the sooner you get it, and it's over.
Is there any chance that this would be revealed before the first elimination?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Before the first seed immunity challenge.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm
this
gonna
is brutal,
pick...
man.
No.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
I'll give you if you feel it.
I'm gonna pick Clyde.
Oh, I was thinking about Clyde. Not because I thought he might go home, just because I don't.
And I'm not
know.
even truly targeting him necessarily, but he picked me to go out on the first challenge, and so just in case.
Okay.
Watch your back, Clyde.
Well, I think I'm gonna, of the people not in the greenhouse, I think I'm gonna go with Gabby.
Okay.
Thank you.
The fact that it's gonna get announced is positively atrocious. I'll take Laura.
Right. Thank you.
So it's whoever is first.
Yes, whoever's first. And if one of you is eliminated before your target, then just you're out of the game.
Okay.
Right.
So it's just about whoever's in.
Who's left?
Whoever's remaining
Excellent.
and their target is eliminated.
So this could never actually come to fruition.
Yeah, potentially. Potentially, this could all mean nothing.
Or
This
could be the drama of the season.
Really big enemies.
Big power. Good luck.
Dun,
Thank
dun,
you.
dun. Thanks. All of the spring boxes had to go to the greenhouse, and we had to choose someone who we claim as our target. I don't technically have a target this early on, and I didn't want to target anybody in the greenhouse currently because I don't want it to. It's going to be announced. Trying to make enemies for me early on. Lord. So I chose Clyde because he eliminated me in the first round. I don't think it was out of spite or anything like that, but I just thought that was a safe bet. So I'd be like, you eliminated me. You're not my target. But I'm nervous, and I think we're about to tell the whole group.
So are you? And I have to
Are you thinking of trying to eliminate stronger, more dangerous people, or are you thinking about someone who's not playing as socially? How are y'all approaching everything?
It's all been very compliant so far, as in people have put themselves up, and then the people that they take are mostly by chance.
So I missed some of those conversations. So the people who put themselves up, what was their reasoning? I don't really want power.
They said it was kind of I don't really care, and so I think it was, but
I don't want to say I don't care,
I put myself up because
for elimination.
When we had the dominoes.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Or the poker chips, yeah. Because I felt like the people who were left were nice.
Yeah.
And I preferred putting myself up than having to watch somebody else put their chip on my name, on their own volition, I guess. So.
Right. Kind of make a decision before they make it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of how it's been going. I was in that social until the end, and so kind of my main goal after doing all that and after getting this was figuring out what happened while I was gone.
Yeah.
Because it really matters. Because right, you have this and like that's all fine and dandy, but what happens behind closed doors?
Yeah, right.
Do I have a target on my back? Right. You never. Right.
I had a really unfortunate box that the spring boxes. So the spring boxes was 3 of us. We had to pick people basically that are targets.
Okay.
That if they get out, then we get like whoever person gets out first, like we would get the seeds, 2 seeds. At this point, I'm not. I don't feel the need to really like strategize to get seeds, like honestly.
Yeah.
So I don't. If I'm gonna get seeds, like maybe I'll get them in a different
the
way.
end, yeah.
I'm not really. Like, I'm not targeting you, even though that was the task.
That's okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking it personally.
No, but I just wanted you to.
Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, I
that's
just.
the thing that's going on.
Well, yeah. And just, like, that's not. I don't want to really play like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like, at a certain point if, like, we're all gonna have to play that.
Yeah,
probably.
eventually it'll get there, yeah.
It'll get there, but right now I'm not.
And who knows
I'm not
what
gonna
wrenches
do
will be
that.
thrown in the middle
Exactly,
of the process. So.
exactly. But I didn't want you to think I'm, like, coming for
No,
you.
I appreciate
I'm not
that.
doing it. Okay.
No, I know you're going to try to do that.
We had to pick people from the cast, and if they get out before we get out, we get 2 seeds.
Okay.
But the problem is that he's going to announce it to everyone.
Okay.
So I picked you. But I want you to know that it was literally just a buffer, because now it's going to make it look like we're not working together.
Okay, I kind of like that.
And I don't care about 2 seeds, because if you get 2 seeds this early, people are going to be like, huge threat, blah, blah, blah. I think. I don't even know what people think about in this game,
No,
but
I like that because if we are going to work together, I don't want people to know that we're working together because, I don't know, they can see that as a threat.
100%.
Hello. Gather around. We're by Bob's bikes. You too. Let's get
really
it.
nice.
Let's get
all
it.
of his bikes. I don't know how to ride a bike. No one said anything to that.
No,
Everyone's
sorry,
like,
sorry,
okay,
sorry.
yeah,
Wait, you
cool.
know how to ride a bike?
No, I don't.
Me neither.
No way.
Let's go.
I've met many people that don't know how to ride
you're
a bike.
telling me.
So.
I'm going to learn
Yeah,
with
I'm
my
with
kids.
you.
Okay, fair.
Would you like me to teach you?
Right now,
Okay,
right now.
You know my
yeah.
girlfriend would be really mad if
Oh.
someone else
Oh,
taught me
sorry.
how to ride a bike.
The homies don't count. It's
Exactly.
fine. It's fine. The homies
It's
don't
just the
count.
homies.
Yeah, it's the homies. Come on, you
We're
gotta
working together.
understand.
It's pride with a heart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No.
Did y'all find out about the Domino's thing?
No.
Okay.
I don't know much information from that.
What was your time?
5 minutes. Okay. It's probably not great.
What was your time?
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay,
Ooh.
excuse me.
A whole 30?
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know who the other person was.
Yeah.
No,
Like
was it fall? Fall?
Oh, yeah.
And what was
Fall,
yours?
get it?
Yeah, you said it was ice. I was
Domino's
like,
fall.
Yeah, no, dude, that was great. It was just like, caveman smash ice, and it was easy.
Yeah. I would love to see the playback of that in slow motion.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to find. I haven't seen either of the greenhouse, any of the greenhouse people,
Yeah.
and I want to talk to them before anything happens.
How are y'all feeling about that?
Yeah.
Feel okay?
Yeah.
I'm feeling something, that's for sure. No, it's like, nerve wracking.
Yeah.
First round, you don't really know each other. And it's just kind of like picking randos.
They have every reason to put you up as they do anyone else.
Right,
Yep.
yeah. So
true.
haven't made true connections just yet, like working on that. So.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, I feel like out of everybody in the game, definitely like you three are some of the people who I feel like chillest. Like I know you and Audie already talked to me, like and stuff like that. You too. So like I feel like we're definitely like all.
I mean,
We're
honestly,
pretty chill
I respect the balls you had to be the first person out.
Yeah,
Because we
for
talked
sure.
about it, and you were like, I just didn't want to be in the greenhouse. And I was like, I respect it, but dude.
Yeah. I mean, I figured like worst that could happen is that I feel a challenge. So I feel good. Right now my strategy is kind of just like talk to everybody, see if I can have like not like necessarily a one-on-one, but like 2-on-1 type of conversation with everybody, kind of make it know that like I'm a nice person and all that. So that way I'm kind of like building friendships and whatnot, because like I said earlier, my main weakness last game is that I came off too strong. So I'm trying to be a whole lot more subtle, just like make friends, go along, see who I can trust, see who I can't trust. Got a few names kind of floating around. Laura, I feel like it's pretty trustworthy just off the vibes I'm getting. Clay, I feel like me and him, we can get something going. Not like something, maybe something going. I don't know. I'm not gonna make any moves at this point. But if I could, like I said, if I could survive these early rounds, I feel like my biggest kind of weakness at this point. It's early rounds where it's like random voting. You know, people don't really have a reason to like save somebody or vote somebody off. You know, and I kind of stand out in the crowd. You know, tallest person here, biggest, loud voice and all that. So it's kind of hard when like, if everybody's like, who do I vote off? And someone's sticking out like a thumb. So so yeah, like I said, if I get to survive those early rounds, really build the relationships, I'll be good to go.
I wanted to pull you aside because we had to go into the greenhouse as the spring boxes.
Yeah.
And there were tokens all over with everybody's name on it.
Yeah.
And we had to choose our target.
Yeah.
And I chose your name.
Okay.
Because I don't have a target. You're not my target.
Yeah.
I was just like, well, Clyde chose me first. I'll choose him first.
Respect.
We'll watch it. But they're going to announce it.
Yeah.
So I didn't want you to hear it and be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, they're targeting me.
Yeah.
I'm not. I just wanted to, like, own that before it's announced.
And
because I'm certainly not targeting you.
Yeah, no, I definitely do respect that because, I was aware before.
Oh, somebody told you,
Yeah, somebody told me. But I do appreciate you, like, coming straight up because, I do respect, like, when someone told me it was Clay, I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense because I was the one who, because, like, if it had been somebody else, it would have gotten gears turning. But when you nominated me, I'm like, okay, tit for tat. Yeah.
Not even like saying it just to say it. Like, I truly don't have a target yet.
Facts.
So I didn't want to like start something with somebody who was in the greenhouse by any means since it was going to be announced.
Yeah. But I am trying to get like some friendships going because like going into this I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
So just kind of talking around seeing who. But I got to say like out of like people I've talked to, like I definitely like seeing you as like like a strong competitor and whatnot. So like if we're making friendships, I would definitely like you're definitely on my list to like kind of
I would love it. And you have rainbow on your shirt, so I trust you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm totally open to that. And if there's one thing that I can promise throughout the game is that even to my demise, I'm like pretty honest. It's not my vibe.
Yeah, no, like I definitely get like being conniving in the strategy, but I feel like at least for me personally, I don't have the I have social skills, yes, but to be like enough tactical to like have all those piece movies.
Right. I can't remember
pieces. Yeah, it's like hard to remember and whatnot.
It makes me concerned that somebody has like an incentive to get me out of the game.
Yeah.
Like that element of the game is just something to create targets and enemies and things like that. I think it's just to stir things up.
Yeah. Here's the plan. Do you want to like do something about it, i.e. like make a plot to get somebody who target us out, or just kind of let it?
I think I think this first round we should just kind of like let it fizzle out because people are doing things just because they have to.
Which is fair.
And there's no rhyme or reason behind it, I don't think.
Which is fair.
So at this point, I'm not super worried about like targets and alliances. I'm just still trying to get a feel for everybody.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't think too far into it at this point.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm super cool with you. Like I like you, and I think you're gonna do.
It kind of sucks that we're both like. But like I feel like definitely you're someone I could trust. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
cool.
So So yeah, that's definitely scary. Already having a target on my back, and like I said, I definitely feel like Clay, like he has a reason why. Like, I get why he did it. I definitely get why he did it. No hard feelings, but at the same time, it's scary because like I really do feel like there's gonna be some plot against either me. Either me, Laura, or Gabby, and out of the three of us, I feel like I'm the biggest target. Again, just like for all the reasons I've told you before. So it's kind of scary. I was kind of hoping Laura would have like been down to start not like scheming, but defensively reacting to make a scheme or a play or something like that, just out of like a defensive type of thing. So just a little more passive than I hope. But at the same time, I do like she does seem like a nice person. So that's definitely somebody I can see myself working with. I just really kind of hope to like get like. I don't know. Maybe I'll try my luck with Gabby. I think that's the move because hopefully she'll be a little more gung-ho about trying to, finesse something. So yeah.
How do you feel about Victoria and Clay? I haven't talked to them since the first challenge.
Clay is close with Kate.
Okay.
So I don't know if that is like something to worry about or something to use.
Okay. And I'll tell you this. I don't know who all knows it, but I know Clay and Victoria live together.
Oh shit!
So, just a little heads up.
Okay, that's definitely information. Have you told the greenhouse people?
No, just you and I.
Okay. You think we should keep that?
Until we need it.
Yeah, I'm down. Okay, that's good. And then I feel like Clyde might be like slighted by Clay, like taking his chip, because I told Victoria to go talk to.
But you didn't tell Clyde.
I didn't tell Clyde. But it wasn't like I went
out
out of my way.
It wasn't
to,
like it wasn't like
so
malicious.
if he didn't tell Clyde, I think Clyde might be a little bit. And Clyde said he feels good about. He literally walked up to me Laura and Carlin and was like, I feel good about y'all three. Yeah. I was like, okay, well then I'm not going to try to get you to go home. Plus, it would give someone else seeds. I don't really want seeds early. I feel like I don't know how it's going to affect the game,
I don't know either. I know that it's going to end up, whoever gets the seeds is going to end up giving it to someone else anyway, I feel like it's more of a bargaining chip than it is to buy things.
Yeah, and you don't bank.
We famously played Survivor together.
Oh, I love that.
Love Carlin.
Love
Same
that.
tribe.
Same tribe. I trust all of these ladies over here, honestly.
Yeah.
And
You shouldn't.
I know, and I know I shouldn't. You have to have people you can trust, and they have to be able to trust you.
Yeah.
Like, the second you stray away from that, you are, like, putting yourself
I know.
on
I
the
hate when you
line.
hatch a plan and then somebody decides, they get too scared and they like run and you're like, if you would have voted, it would have worked.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, we would have had the majority, whatever the case is.
Yeah,
So,
that's frustrating.
Yeah.
What is your sort of approach to the game this time, you think?
I think it was just getting to know people and trying to make those genuine connections, not come off super aggressive.
Yeah.
But it's just hard because we don't really know each other. No one has done anything to kind of betray one another, so it's just up in the air.
That'll be the whole turning point, right?
Sure.
As soon as somebody turns on somebody,
then it's like,
the alliances will show themselves really fast, I would think.
Have y'all, has anybody talked to Brody personally? I want to talk to him at some point. I haven't.
Yeah.
Heard y'all want some flower power in your lives.
Flower. How is that? What is yours?
Tulip.
He
So you
blocks.
blocked the votes.
I blocked 2 votes.
Blocks voters. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, it is. I think Maddie truly has no idea.
Yeah.
Because she didn't know it.
She seems very nice. Very sweet.
And she was like, I didn't know what I was doing when I chose this one. And so I didn't think she realized it. I don't know if Jessica's the same or if she's scheming.
She's taking a lot of notes.
I would I'd go with the latter.
Do you want to work with the TBR crew?
No.
No.
I feel like that's too obvious.
It is.
Like I'm.
That was one of my
I'm keeping
concerns.
I'm keeping the option that if the game progresses and I feel like I can trust some of them, like maybe, but I'm not necessarily trying to like form a gaggle right now because I do feel like, I mean, it only takes one person to be like, yeah, they all do theater together in Baton Rouge, and I want to play more of an even game and get to know other people and stuff like that. I would like to be less of a follower as I was in the past and more of a,
I want to co-lead this with you.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. Patrick's already nervous about you.
Me?
Yes.
I don't know.
So you didn't hear from me.
Okay.
But he is getting nerves just because he knows you know people.
Yeah.
And he's smart.
Yeah.
I think you
I'll
and
go
I
talk to him
need
at some
him
point.
around a little
Yeah.
bit. But who knows how long. But
Are you getting a vibe that you trust him early on?
I always trust him early. Yeah. Because Patrick is too good to be faking shit early. He's gonna tell you like it is and be honest until he feels he can get away with it and start doing this thing. I want to work with you, and I do want to work with the TBR crew a little bit.
Okay.
I just feel like I can trust them.
Yeah. For now.
But for now.
For sure. For now.
And I got grouped with Victoria like 4 different times.
Yeah,
as well,
and
so
she
that's
said y'all
part of
talk.
it. Yeah.
And
I feel
nobody's
good
really
about
like gunning for you right now. I think everybody's just like, oh Brody, like I wonder what he's thinking and what he's wanting and la 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 la. But
because
since you're the tulip, I mean, it's not as
And that's why I didn't want the
it's not as like
nominating
hard
people.
this first time.
So, I feel like I've talked to everybody except like Maddie, which scared me because she's Sunflower, so that's
And she has
2
2.
people. And she was like looking at me weird, like while we're sitting there.
It's not that I didn't want her to win, but she is the one I didn't know where her head is at. Jessica long term kind of scares me. Just because of how aggressive she is and how strong and like I'm gonna grab this game by the throat and bring it where I need. But ultimately I don't have enemies.
No, I don't.
At this point, like I'm not going after anyone, I guess.
Well, because I mean, you hit a good one.
I just want to hope of like, hey, like at least I can make some friends here because I don't know people.
Yeah.
So I guess who do you trust?
Who do I trust the most? I don't know. I can tell you who I don't trust only because I don't know them.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Laura, Maddie.
Laura's a good player too.
Yeah, she's
good.
She's quiet.
She's good, but she is loyal. I'll
Okay.
give her that. All the, I'd say more mature group, if that makes sense. Like the people who are a little bit older and carry themselves differently. I like that group, and I like you a lot. So that's kind of where my head is at.
Okay. I can see that. I agree.
Just because I feel like their decision making will be more clear and directive versus instinctual and just like out of nowhere, one of us is going home kind of thing.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So, just giving you some information. Do with it what you will.
Okay.
But I trust you a lot.
Yeah, I trust you too.
I would like to go really far with you. So
I think it's possible.
I do as well. So I think we both are smart enough, and I talk enough, and you listen.
A great listener.
And I'm a great talker.
Okay, yeah.
So that greenhouse, other than me being in it, is terrible. I would like to have seen both of them up. I think Jessica is the person I do not want to work with the most. She is unpredictable and aggressive, and I think other people are picking up on it because she's been like bossing everyone around. But she makes me the most nervous from an unpredictability standpoint. Maddie is just, she's sweet. I don't think she knows what decisions to make. So she's in the middle right now. I really trust, and I don't know if I don't trust them yet, but I like the TBR group and Johnny. I think they're smarter, and I think they know we need each other, because if not, we're all going down. Because what will happen, like last season, where a group that is not potentially very strong could group together and take out the strong players. And last season it didn't work, but I think this season it might if we're not careful. So I think I'm extremely happy with Tulip. I think it allows me to build some relationships and some trust while not really pissing anyone off. I knew that if I went into that challenge and said I want to be in the greenhouse, people were not going to not put me there, because then they're stabbing me in my face and they have to cross me and I can do something about it. So if you go in my opinion, and they're like, I feel strongly about this, I really want to be there, it's a lot harder for people to tell you to your face, hey, you're coming down.
You are the first sunflower.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm nervous because now that I have it, I realize I kind of put a target on my back for later. And I didn't want to do that, but it's fine. I feel like I can make alliances in the game and like get myself like to not be as big a threat to people.
Okay. So as Sunflower, you're going to nominate 2 people for banishment. Do you know, do you have any ideas of who so far?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, like, I've talked to a lot of them. There are only a couple people I haven't talked to, but I know that my other, like, people from the greenhouse have probably talked to them, so I want to get their, like, feel on everything before I nominate 2 people.
Okay. Anything else that's on your mind, or anyone else in the game that you've kind of grown close to, trust? Where are you at?
I feel like I can trust probably like Jessica or like Caitlin and Laura. I'm not sure where that can go with alliances, but I feel like they probably would keep have my back. So.
All right.
Oh my god. Oh, your time was 7 minutes?
Yeah.
I played that game too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why, was that like short or really long?
The hesitation said everything.
I probably like a back spasm.
So I did the Domino challenge,
Yeah.
and I wasn't good at it. My time was 7 minutes, and I didn't know that wasn't good or bad.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter why I was bad at it, but anyway. So we were all sitting around, and I was like, yeah, my time was 7 minutes, and Lauren was like, your time was 7 minutes? And I was like, is that good or bad? And she was like, mine was 4. I was like,
oh, shoot.
It was just funny. I wanted to share it with you, my
Let's have
humiliation.
some light humor.
Yeah, gotta keep it light.
How do you feel right now?
I feel good. I mean, I'm happy that I'm in an alliance with y'all.
I agree.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to you. We were just looking for you.
Did you do the dominoes?
What was your time?
4 minutes and something.
Good job.
I honestly was impressed that I got it that fast.
Mine was 7.
I also
so-
felt I wasn't rushing to set up the box, and they were just like, and I was like, should I be like running? Like I don't know. I don't know.
God,
what the point
I'm
of this
so
is.
embarrassed. I really am, because I was working my ass off trying to get those dominoes together.
Okay, I felt pretty comfortable with us and Clay.
Yes.
And Carlin, I think.
You were talking about going head to head with Brody, but like,
I don't
what's
trust
the deal?
Brody at all.
Okay.
There are certain people that I do not trust at this point, and
What about Patrick?
Think
I'm
it-
sorry to cut you
yeah.
off.
Possibly. Patrick's just kind of a golden retriever personality.
Yeah,
sort of.
I think he's fun. What?
I don't know what that meant. I think that there are people that I can already tell. I feel like I don't trust them because I think that they have proven already that they're very competitive, and I think that they will throw people under the bus when the time comes.
Who would that be?
Yeah, who's that? Because I haven't gotten that read.
That would be, I think, Brody and Jessica.
Jessica?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the
Yeah, they
way
were saying
she's
that
like
she's like-
diligently taking notes is
She's like-
a little bit telling to me.
Wait,
that
the
she
one
is,
who's
She's campaigning kind of actively.
Rose?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear her campaigning for it.
No, I just feel like she, like when we were in the first group together, was that right? And she was just, I think,
That's so interesting. I was
very passionate.
Yeah.
They have a lot of things going on all at once. And so it's a lot of people, and we're really seeing them pan out. And it's amazing to see how far it pans out in the 10 minutes that we have talking, So it's really just seeing where it goes. I have seen discrepancies between stories, so I'm paying attention. That's what I do in data analytics. I pay attention to those discrepancies and figure out the root issue. So we'll see it, and we'll see how it pans out.
So do you have any ideas for who you would nominate so far?
I think I am very interested in the target that was put out in the Spring Box. The Spring Box was hosted in the greenhouse over there, and they were to pick from the chips of the whole cast currently, pick targets. And they're kind of betting on who they think would go.
Do you know who the targets are too?
Yes.
Yeah, because she just came and told us, and I was like,
I've
wait,
been keeping notes and right
Oh,
here.
I have not even touched my notepad.
Right,
I'm just touch it.
I would forget.
I was
Uh-huh.
like, what does that mean? Like, but
right, and not only so. Whenever I look at a problem, because I notice I work with finding problems. Whenever I find a problem, I not only ask why, but how. So it's like, not why did they pick this person, but how are they handling it. So just like that. So Victoria picked someone, and she was not uncomfortable, but she came to the person and told them.
Yeah.
You did the same thing. And we have one that did not.
Okay. And the funny thing is, I told Victoria to do that. So I don't think she would have done that. Because I was walking back, I was like, logically, if Taylor's about to announce to everyone who our targets are,
you don't
we
want
should give them the heads
shady.
up. And he picked Clyde, and I was like, maybe him and Clyde are closer than I thought. Because maybe he wanted to pick someone who's non-threatening, but I think he literally picked him because he was like, he might go home first, and I could get 2 seeds. Which is kind of a power move.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but
oh, they get their seeds.
No, they don't get their seeds. They get 2 seeds outside of that.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was gonna say, how do y'all look at the older people playing? I'm one of those older people, but I'm still I know most of the. But I was only saying
with everyone else.
Yes,
I wouldn't have known you were older.
Yes, no, but I was bringing up just them. I was thinking of Victoria and Clay.
They seem like they are good buddies. Or do they not know each other?
I don't know. I have no idea where Clay came from.
Some sort of socialite heaven.
But I know Caitlin and Victoria are teachers. Are they teachers together at the same school?
I wonder.
They're both
That's
theater
a very
teachers.
tough question to ask.
I know,
They
and so
probably don't
that's
teach
what
at
I
the
was
same
just
school.
wondering.
Which is not good.
So,
It's the same school system.
And I'm only bringing up this suspicion because we we see people going on, but I have noticed at every conversation something big happens, and then
They find each other.
They're ready to go dash out.
And this is early too, so
who
it's
are they going to? I can't see where they're going
Yeah.
to.
Well, I know they were all hanging out.
So it's
And they've been there for a while.
Yeah,
right.
I went back
Yeah,
and
we were
said-
talking earlier, and I saw
Right.
we were
I can
talking,
tell
and
the
I saw
people who
them
are trying
all
to
just
play
like
And I
turn
wonder
and
if they're
stay
like,
and
why do they talk for
listen,
so long?
but it's like
What are you
kind of-
doing?
so I'm just trying to see intentions.
I don't know
what
I'm
doing.
doing.
I mean,
And
like,
also, they're all in theater. I mean, like, anybody who's in theater is a good actor.
Right.
This is.
I wasn't.
I did theater, but I'm a terrible actor. I was a dancer, if I'm gonna be honest.
Definitely, like everything she said was about theater.
Uh-huh.
So
I like this group. I feel like, and I told Johnny this earlier as well, I feel like this is a group that we are all smart, we are all mature, and we can make rational decisions versus emotional ones. And like we can think things through, because really that's the way to play the game in my opinion. But I'm also not a very emotional person. So
I'm gonna tell your fiance that.
oh, she knows. Don't you worry. She's seen me cry like twice. And it's not
she will
by
see it again in January, hopefully.
She's told me that. I can't promise anything. I'm so not emotional.
So there's 13 of us being 7 for a majority, and we have a relatively solid 6, but we're just missing that tipping point, that 7th person.
Okay.
If we can get Brody to at least be on our side for this challenge, then we'll be fine. The problem is, can you ever know if Brody's on your side? Like, I mean...
Before we get to the first seed immunity challenge, I have an announcement. As some of you may know, one of the seed hunts was the spring hunt. And on that hunt, 3 players had to choose targets. The first of them to successfully eliminate their target gets 2 seeds. Time to announce those. Clay is targeting Clyde. Patrick is targeting Laura. And Victoria is targeting Gabby. So just a reminder if you ever need to double check. Who will win the seed immunity challenge? Who got the fall domino seed? And which players will be the first ones to hit the nomination chairs? It's another action-packed episode next time on The Greenhouse.